Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today's artwork, I'm trying out something a little tiny bit different. Not so much the subject matter, just the lighting in a sense. I've been wanting to change up how I shade my artworks, I guess. I've been wanting to do an artwork where the sky is fairly bright and it's coming more from the back, so there's a bit of rim lighting and shadows are just in different places because the light source is a different place. So in my head I had a sort of gradient sky sunset, of course, because I love to draw sunsets, and the clouds are more silhouetted, and yeah. So I drew up a little sketch of a girl wearing rollerblades because I thought that was a cute concept. And she's sitting on some steps and there's a sky behind her. And in my head, there would be more shadows towards the front of her because the light is coming from behind, as I said before. And I thought that was a really interesting idea because usually my artworks are fairly all similar lighting wise. They're all fairly light and happy, and basically the shading's the exact same in every artwork. And I've been wanting to change it up. But anyways, so I sketched out this lovely little thing here, as you can see, and now I'm just drawing in the steps with my sepia pen, which I eventually went over because I wanted it to be fairly bright. And then I went in with a gradient for the sky, as I said earlier. And as you can see, next to my piece I have a little test piece of paper. I actually got that piece of paper left over from when I did a square artwork recently. Anyways, I went over with some gradients and I tried out the little idea in my head with the silhouetted clouds. First I tried out a bit of grey up the top on the test piece for the clouds, and I thought I'm not too happy with that, so I eventually just went in with the black for all the clouds. And I'm actually fairly happy with how it looked. It's very contrasty and very dramatic, which I really wanted because I've been wanting to up the contrast of my pieces. And then for the stair part, I made it nice and dark to try and set it off from, set it apart from the sky. And I used a lot of cool greys. And then what I did was, so that it still fitted in with the piece, is I went over the stairs with bits of different colours from the sky. So pinks and oranges and yellows and all that kind of stuff. And I just kind of flicked it over the greys and then blended it in because the sky is fairly bright, and usually at that time it will affect how things look because, yeah. And I'm actually fairly happy with how that looks. I think it looks really neat. I'm not the best at drawing stairs, obviously. I need to practice that because I'm not the best at doing kind of perspective. Anyways, yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. By the way, everyone, I just want to let you all know that earlier today I uploaded a video of kind of just my take on how to improve your art, pretty much. And the time I uploaded it, most people would probably have been asleep because time zones suck. So yeah, if you haven't seen that, go check it out because it's just a fairly interesting little bonus video. It's a different style video and I just wanted to, try things out. But anyways, I will leave a card on the screen for that if I remember. So yeah, back to the artwork. Now I'm going in with the silhouetted clouds, and I had little specks here and there of like the clouds kind of breaking up, and I thought that that looked really interesting. It kind of added a little bit of visual interest. I really love how contrasty they look. And now I'm just going over the stairs again with my multiliners because the brown pen I used wasn't exactly the brightest. And now for the skin. I'm going over first with the lightest colours, and then after I did that, I layer the darker colours over the top. If you are interested in which colours I used for this piece, I actually did a little clip at the start and it shows every colour that I used. So yeah, that's what that was about. Now for her lips, I went in with her lips. I used Lipstick Natural, and I guess the markers were fairly a little bit wet because it did bleed a little bit, and I don't know, it kind of just made her lips look a little bit odd, if you can tell. So I eventually went over with Colour Splendor and some of the lighter skin tones just to sort of mute that up a bit, and then I went back over it when it was dry with red. So I guess she has like red lipstick, and I thought that looks a fair bit better. And then I went in with her hair, which is mostly blues. I tried to keep it fairly dark, but a little bit of highlights, and of course I added some of that yellowy tones into her hair just to make sure that, you know, the lighting affects the piece. And then I made sure to shadow it, and I kept the edges fairly light and the shadows more towards the front because, like I said, the light source is behind her. And yeah, I thought this little piece was fairly interesting and cute. I don't know, I kind of like her facial expressions because, like, she's rollerblading and she's got like band-aids all over her, so she's obviously, you know, still learning. And I remember when I was a little kid and I was like learning how to rollerblade, I'd always fall over. So I guess that's kind of like her story. She's just like, seriously? And I don't know, she's got like one eyebrow raised. She's like, come on. I don't know. It's just a cute little concept, I guess. For the colours of the figure, I tried to keep slightly cooler tones, but the purple and the blue are a bit more desaturated because I didn't want all the colours bright, otherwise it would kind of be a bit of an eyesore. So yeah, that was the decision behind that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little piece. I thought it was really fun to draw, and yeah. This artwork will be available on my Redbubble shop, and yeah. I hope you liked this artwork as much as I enjoyed making it. Please comment below and let me know what you think. What's your favourite piece, and what part do you reckon I could do better at? I kind of really like getting constructive criticism. And here's the shot of the final piece. Yeah. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. I upload videos every 3 days, and yeah. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone!